All right, welcome back, YouTubers. Week 10, 2018 NFL season. Let me go ahead with the picks for this week. We're up in the green box up here, and I'm going to display it on the side. A little bit of activity this week, certainly more than last week. My multiple scheme, or the 1,000 per bet, is Buffalo 2x, or $2,000. Cincinnati for 1x, or $1,000. Cleveland 1x. LA Rams 1x, and Oakland 1x. That's $1,000 based upon a $20,000 bankroll. If your bankroll is larger or smaller, scale accordingly. So that's a total of $6,000 out this week. The fixed scheme, which is $2,000 per team, it's the same teams, only $2,000 a bet, $2,000 bet per team. So they're all Buffalo, Cincinnati, Cleveland, LA Rams, and Oakland. That's 5 picks for $10,000 out of pocket at the beginning of the week for you. The Martingale has a variety of picks, and it's Buffalo 3304, Cincinnati 3016, Cleveland 2334, Dallas only 682 basic, Jacksonville 1364. The Rams are 394. There's a little bit of interaction with who they're playing this week. That's why it's an odd number, even though they're on the 1x scheme and stuff like that above. They're obviously playing who they playing this week. Let's go ahead and take a look. I can divert. It's my podcast. So they're playing Seattle, who has a number, not a 1x, not third level tiers yet, a bunch of second level tiers in queue. So there, anyways, LA Rams are 394. Giants are 682, and Oakland is 1652. That's a total of 13,428 out of pocket. So good luck to everybody this week. I'm still playing. And that segues me into week 9. I know if Baltimore had won this week, I'd be up over 30% or 33%, and I'd have a decision to make. Well, of course, anytime I can get out of a season, what happens, right? You know, luck be home. If I didn't have any bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. Is that the way it goes? Anyways, Baltimore lost. So for my week 9 picks, I really only had Baltimore out there. They had them out as a 2x on the multiple, or just fixed was $2,000. So both of those had $2,000 out and lost $2,000 because they lost. Thank you, Baltimore. I guess that puts me effectively, that's 2 losses for the multiple scheme and 1 loss for the fixed scheme. That makes me 9-4 on the multiple scheme effectively, and 7-3 on the flat scheme. So I can do the math for the flat. That's 7-3 is 70%. 9-4. I think that's pretty damn close to 70%. So that's still kind of doing well. I apologize for having a bad week last week, but heck, you're not going to win every week. Trust me. Just look at my past graphs. Try to win in aggregate. So yeah, I was pretty disappointed. I don't know what I would have done if I had won this week. I would have been much better position. But nonetheless, my Martingales, again, Baltimore. My Martingales lost money also because Baltimore was a big factor. They were 3304. They lost. Buffalo lost good money. Cleveland just a little bit of a loss. LA Chargers a little bit of a win. Rams lost. Miami pretty good a win, medium win. Minnesota medium win, and San Francisco had a low win. Anyways, on the 10,124 I had out there, I lost 23-12 this week. So yeah, whatever. Keep playing. As far as I've updated people who are, these are the ATS records, and people who are above 60% currently. So these are people you might want in your wheelhouse if you're doing some other method. Carolina, Chicago, those are all 5-3 teams. Detroit, Kansas City is 8-1. Of course, they would have been a good people to pick all along if you knew they were going to go 8-1. This is the problem with all ATSs. Minnesota's 5-3 so far. New England 6-3. New Orleans 6-2. Pittsburgh is 5-3. Tennessee is 5-3, and Washington is 5-3. So I view those a couple as a surprise, but you're not that far above the 60%. People that you might want to take a look at. Anyways, those are healthy teams. But, sometimes the lines catch up to those teams. They get too strong for what they're at when you're looking at the value, because everybody knows that those are all winners. Anyways, where are we? Let me do the ROI. So again, The black dots are my martingale. I lost 23-12 this week, so my second losing week, I guess. Significant loss. It dropped me down to 31.28 in profit for the year, or 15.6%, and $2,000 loss for the multiple scheme brings me to 41.84 or 20.9, and $2,000 loss on the fixed scheme brings me to 67.26. Again, if I draw your attention to the arrowed area up here, my currents on the martingale are 15.6, my multiple is 20.9, and my fixed is 33.63. So I'm no longer doing the worst with the multiple. That's great. We're all off our highs because we lost this week. So anyway, still 15 to 33% profit. I'm sitting at almost 21% ROI profit. That can continue with losses this week, or I can hopefully rebound. So let's pray for a rebound. With my picks out there, Apple, 87 shares we would have bought. Well, they're all the way down to 201.59. They closed Monday night, and that would have been an 11.5% loss. So stock market and even Apple, the vulnerable Apple, is not doing particularly well. You would have lost money had you bought 87 shares as opposed to betting my NFL picks with your cash. Of course, you can do whatever you want. I'm not going to do the pickers this week just because I haven't reviewed their videos. So it's unfair for me to do it. Like I said, I'm going to drop my percent, but I was so far ahead. I don't know if anybody has come on strong this week. I don't know if anybody can catch up. I guess I got to do a little work on the videos, but that's okay. Let's not bore ourselves by going through all those people who are not picking well this season and are dropping like flies when I am still standing. Okay, so I think that's it for this week. Again, good luck to everybody. I'm still aiming for 33% when I'm down at 20.9, and we'll learn our lessons either way, go up or go down. Like I said, my seasons are always back heavy anyways, so if I can get out early, that's a luxury. Otherwise, I'll keep working for you. Have a great week and good luck.